Pakistan cricket at its best. 1 minute down, next minute up.
Thanks very much, everybody, for joining me once again. Atiq here for PakPassion, bringing you another exclusive interview with one of our regular guests, former Pakistan wicketkeeper batsman. Since his playing days ended, he's been a coach around the world. He's worked at the PSL for Lahore Qalandars. He's worked for Lancashire, worked for the ECB in various roles. And these days he's a head coach for Germany cricket. And again, I'm delighted to be joined by Atiq-uz-Zaman. Atiq, I hope you're well.
I'm very, very good, and Happy New Year to you, Sajid.
And to you, Atiq. I was just going to say, I hope it's a happy year for Pakistan cricket as well. Because I think if we look back at 2025, Atiq, whilst people are trying to say, oh, we did well, we did this, we did that, overall, I think it's been a disappointing year, hasn't it?
It's always been like that for last few years, Sajid. And I think we need a stability. We went through a lot of process, a lot of different kind of coaches last year, and I think we need to stabilize now, and we need to give a chance to one person and try to just develop a culture and see how do we are. And we've been criticizing Mike Hesson quite a lot, to be honest, and I've done it previously in my interview with you. But I personally think he started to get a little bit sense of the system and started to get better players in there and starting to win matches for Pakistan. That's the most important thing. No matter what team you play with, but you win matches for Pakistan, that's the most important thing. So I think he's starting to getting some results in our favor. So let's see and hope to 2026 become more successful for Pakistan cricket.
I think looking at 2025, though, it's safe to say that against weaker opposition, with all due respect, and the not-so-strong teams, Pakistan looked okay, their players looked all right, but as soon as the opposition got tougher, say, for example, they played India 3 times, lost all 3 times, I think that's where their results really need to be judged, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And then you need a very good core group for that team. I think we have made so many experiments last year. Our opening pair has been changed, a few times, and our middle order is different position. Everybody was playing in different position. Sometimes we go in with this one less bowler. Sometimes we go in with too many all-rounders. Sometimes we don't even know what wicketkeeper we're going to use. So there are some mistakes made, not just by the players, by the coaches, but the people who's been selecting the team as well. So yeah. So we need stability. We need a proper team. We need a proper team who can go to the World Cup and try to challenge for that title.
Yeah, we'll come to the World Cup in 2026 in a minute, Atiq. But what would you say were the plus points of 2025? I mean, the year, as you say, ended quite well with some series wins for Mike Hesson. But apart from that, there wasn't really a lot to write home about, was there?
No, there are a lot of negatives. There are a few positives in there. If I want to include as many positive as possible, I think positive has got a very less weight as compared to a negative has got. So hopefully, Mike Hesson will change things around, make a better team. The Pakistan team is very unpredictable side. You never know which Pakistan team is going to turn up. I just wanted to see better squad in the group, and I want to have a better combination. I want to see a proper wicketkeeper in that group as well, because you can't go and play World Cup with a non-regular wicketkeepers who don't even keep for their franchise, who don't even keep for their domestic side, and then all of a sudden they are in Pakistan side and keeping for them. So I don't want to see that, because keeping is a very, very complex area where keeper has to be really, really good. If you give one chance to the top class player, and he will win the game for you in T20. In Test cricket you can play with possibly with a non-regular keeper who can keep, because you've got enough chance to take that wicket back. But in T20 cricket, if you miss chances, if you give 4 bites from somewhere with a very crucial Yorker, reverse swing Yorker, game will be over by then. So I hope Pakistan cricket has make a very good combination in the World Cup, and we will have top class, top six, top seven good batters in there, and we will have some good fast bowlers in that group as well. You see, we are very spin heavy at the minute, and which is really good, which will benefit Pakistan cricket team. But Pakistan, other thing, the selection has to improve. We can't just keep changing the combination in every game, and we've seen that whole year. Now it needs to stop. We need to stabilize the squad.
As a former wicketkeeper yourself, who's somebody who's kept wicket for many years, hundreds of matches, domestic cricket all around the world as well, Atiq, I was going to ask you about that. I mean, they've got Usman Khan, obviously, as the wicketkeeper, somebody who's not really a regular wicketkeeper. They've dropped Rizwan, obviously, from the T20 team. Do you think it's a risky formula? Because I remember back in the day when they tried Umar Akmal as a wicketkeeper, and the poor guy struggled, didn't he?
It did. And when I was in Lahore Qalandar, when Umar took the gloves, I've already told Aqib that it's a wrong decision. And as a wicketkeeper, I believe that T20 cricket is a very crucial, wicket keeping is a very crucial part of T20 cricket. You cannot afford to give chances to the players. You cannot afford to spill the runs, which quality people would have stopped. So I think Rizwan becomes my first choice, to be honest with you. I think you brought Babar in there, you now brought Shadab in there. So might as well bring Rizwan in the squad as well, because at least Rizwan offers you some sort of quality behind the stumps. He offers you some sort of leadership, not some sort of very experienced leadership behind the stumps as well. And what I don't even understand what was his fault. He was into the wrong combination. As long as I understand, him and Babar was never a good combination. Him and Saim Ayub could have been better. Him and Sharjeel Khan could have been better a couple of years ago. And him and Atiq-uz-Zaman could have been better combination a couple of years ago. So I don't think it was his fault. I think he has been made Qurbani ka Bakra, and being dropped from the team. I think we need him, and Pakistan cricket selectors need to think going forward. Usman Khan and Khwaja Nafi and what's the opening batsman who's scoring runs? I forgot his name. Shahzada Farhan. They're not the future of wicket keeping of Pakistan. There will never be a future of wicket keeping in Pakistan. So we need to find a better solution. Don't try to accommodate some players and sacrifice the wicket keeping area and undermining those areas, which is very crucial. I think Rizwan deserves a call.
I think at the moment, the provisional World Cup squad, the rumours are that Babar Azam, Shaheen Shafii, and Haris Rauf are all going to be included in that squad. What do you think about their selections, and are all three deserving?
Haris Rauf, it's a seasonal player, to be honest. He will give you some sort of he contributes in a team. I believe that Haris Rauf is a good player, and I have not seen Shaheen doing really well for last few years. But I don't think Shaheen will be changed. I don't know where Shadab Khan selections came from. I don't understand that. I did not see. I've been watching BBL, Big Bash League, few games, and I've not seen Shadab doing exceptionally well to get his return from dropping in, getting into the Pakistan side. And I don't understand, Sajid. I've been playing cricket since 1996. I have not understand the criteria of selection, to be honest. Even my selection was, I don't understand. When I played Test cricket for Pakistan, I wasn't even invited in a camp of 40 days, and I've been selected for Pakistan team. I'm not saying I did not deserve it. I did deserve it, but I also deserve the camp call as well, where I could have more, enhance my confidence playing under different under good coaches, and also I would have enhanced my confidence playing around top class players. So this is what has been happening for last few years, and when you try to change things, when try to do something different, you get dropped as a selector. So I don't think we will change. If you don't change, if you keep on doing same things, somebody said you're gonna get whatever you got already.
Well, on the point of Shadab Khan, he's not played any domestic cricket since his injury. He's been in England for a few months working with Dr. Javed Mughal for his rehab. And then all of a sudden he's fit for the BBL. and now he's in the Pakistan squad. So I can see where you're coming from on that, Atiq.
Yeah, if you want to select somebody, you didn't have to justify anything. The problem with Pakistan cricket is there is no accountability. You can do what you want to do. If you're a selector, first thing you do it, I need whole soul in charge. Nobody will question me. Why nobody will question you? If you're making a wrong selection, okay, the players get dropped with the bad performances, the coaches get dropped with the bad performances. The people who are making those decisions, bringing those coaches or bringing those players from the back door, they never get dropped. They're still there. Some people are still in the board since my playing time. They're still there.
And I think by looking at the stability and roles you're saying, there's a head coach role for the red ball format at the moment. Obviously, Pakistan hardly play any Test cricket. Only played 5 Test matches in 2025, and it's not many more in 2026. Who do you envisage as the right choice in the as a head coach of the Test team? I mean, obviously, Azam Mahmood was brought in as interim. We've seen Jason Gillespie come and go as well. Who do you think should be the next Test head coach?
Maybe Atiq-uz-Zaman, but I will not. Maybe.
Apart from yourself, then.
Yeah. Well, look, the foreign coaches is a big ask. The mentality we've got in Pakistan Cricket Board is if you're in charge of the coaches, you want to bring somebody who's going to listen to you, who's going to be your puppet, yeah, who will do what you want him to do. Once that guy comes in and try to do right thing, you will find a way to kick him out. So nobody's going to be stabilized. I personally think just make somebody who's Pakistani, or give a reward to somebody who's doing really good job in domestic cricket. Why bring overseas person and just respect them and kick them out, and then you have to pay so much heavy wages and stuff like that. Azhar Mahmood has been left for that role just because he was under contract and you have to pay him huge amount of money per month. So they thought we will just use him as a head coach. That's my understanding. I might be wrong, but this is not the right way to deal with these things. Okay, so maybe bring one of your friends. Maybe Aqib Javed will bring one of his close friends and make him a head coach for Pakistan national Test squad because they haven't got games. So this is the time for obligation. They will oblige people and all that. I don't think they will go for a top class coaches because when the top class coach will come, he wants an ownership, and this is what PCB never want to give an ownership.
And finally, I think by looking ahead to 2026, obviously we've spoken about the T20 World Cup, but what do you want to see differently? What does Pakistan cricket need to do differently? I grew up watching Pakistan being amongst the elite, the top teams. Pakistan, West Indies, Australia, and India and England later on came up to the top when I was in my younger days. Pakistan were always there, up in the top teams in all formats. Now we're mid-range at best. We're sort of middle of the table in all 3 rankings as well. What needs to change in Pakistan cricket in 2026 to improve the results?
I think selection criteria need to be changed. They need to start developing some sort of objective selection criteria, not just, okay, yeah, he scored runs in domestic cricket, just bring him. I've been telling when I was in Pakistan Cricket Board, I've been telling them to create some sort of holistic analysis selection process where you can select on the basis of not just fitness or not just how many runs they score, just take their full skill test. When you bring somebody who scored heavy runs in domestic cricket, bring them to NCA and do all the holistic testing, objective testing, test them fielding measurement test. I've created that for Pakistan Cricket Board in 2020. It's gone. Nobody using them. I created them, give it to them to use it. All the coaches know about it in domestic cricket. Why don't you use them again? Mohammad Wasim wanted to use that as a selection process for the fielding measurements. So I've created those things. Fitness criteria has to be important. Batting skill testing should be important. Bowling skill test should be important. So you got to create all sort of holistic measurement cycle. Players should go through it, and whoever create a point system. Whoever creates most points are entitled to get selected for Pakistan national team. We done in Germany now. We have got a selection criteria. We've got no selection committee. We've got no scouts in Germany. But what we did as a team, we created the batting bowling as a main skill, and we test them every year objectively. We give them points in batting. For example, we've got 5 criteria. If somebody hit all 5 criteria really, really good, we give them 1 till 5. Out of 5, we give them points. Same we do with bowling, same we do with fielding, and we have got a fitness criteria you got to hit. So fitness criteria has got 28% weight, a skill criteria has got 56, rest of them goes for fielding. So whoever collect most points are top of our list for selection. So we have got numbers there. So nobody can complain why the nine get selected. So we've got the numbers. You were short in this. You were short in fielding. You were short in fitness, or whatever you were short in there. So Pakistan Cricket Board has to create some sort of selection criteria where they can use that very reliably and then make right decisions on them. I don't think Pakistan cricket team is right. I don't think the combination is right. I think 1 or 2 players get obliged in that team because they are good friends with other people. Even in the coaching staff, there are few people, few faces are there who's get looked after by the head of cricket or whatever sources they've got in Pakistan Cricket Board. Be fair, give a chance to somebody who really, really deserve it. Set up the criteria. If you don't hit that criteria, you're not entitled to play for Pakistan national team. Pakistan cricket team is not a normal thing. It's a very special thing, and you have to hit the standard to be in there. Just to not give a chances to anybody who does not deserve to be there. That's what my advice.
I guess, Atiq, by what you're suggesting is that Pakistan needs to catch up with the rest of the world and the modern ways of selecting players.
Yeah, exactly. Sajid, I've done fielding analysis. I've done it was all my thinking, and I'm not taking credit of it, but I have used it. Even Grant Bradman didn't want me to use it, but I have enforced it. I've used it. I thought it was really, really good. When I left Pakistan Cricket Board, I went to ECB. I've showed them. ECB using them now in their talent testing for under 19. PCB aren't. So it's not my loss; it's their loss. So we need to catch up with other board. See why they're on top, what they do, special things. We need to match up those things.
Atiq, always a pleasure, and I'm sure we'll catch up shortly and have a discussion about more aspects of the world of Pakistan cricket. Many thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. See you. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt.